Awesome.
Good morning, everyone. We get to hear from Brad Junker today. He's out of Arizona. Brad, if you would take it away.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Trish. It's been a wonderful, wonderful couple weeks here. Today, I want to talk a little bit about growth. How do we grow? And, how do we duplicate? How do we go through the process of duplication? How do we teach other people? A lot of times I talk to people and they sit back and they go, well, I don't know anything about this. I'm not a seller. I don't sell this. I don't do this. And I do that. And I go, well, I'll tell you what. I said, are you doing the same thing and expecting something different to happen each time you do it? That's the definition of insanity, is basically doing the same thing over and over and over again, but expecting different results from each time. And I said, what we have here is when you go into a business, you have a mentor. You go into a business, even any business, what you go into, you have somebody that's willing to come alongside of you and teach you some of the ropes of what you can do, how you can do things, how you can talk to people, how you can go out and meet people, how you can run your business. We have incredible leadership in this group. The leadership in this group is so willing to teach us. Trish, for example, and Coco are just two people that are in my group that basically I talk to constantly. I talk to them all the time and I want to learn from them. Trish said something to me a while back. Matter of fact, it was back in December. And it blew me away. It blew me away. It was so simplistic, but it was so simple. It said, Brad, this is your responsibility, nobody else's. You have to make the choices. Do you want to change? How do I change? That's up to you, Brad. That's up to you. How do you change? Where do you want to grow? How do you got to take responsibility for what you're in charge of here. This leadership will sit down with you, but they will sit down with you and show you how to go through and teach people how to do this and duplicate. They have a proven track record. They have a proven system. Does it make sense to sit there and change the system that works already? Why not just follow it? It's amazing how when you finally understand that you need to learn stuff and you're willing to open your heart and your mind to what's being taught to us, go out and do this. I was listening last night, believe it or not, to Claudia. I was listening to her videos, one of her videos, and I mean, it was amazing. I sat there and it was about comfort zone. And so many people get locked into this comfort zone issue, and they are not willing to get out of this comfort zone. You got to trust the process. She stressed that. She goes, teach people to trust the process. Show them how it works. Go through it. But don't expect your leadership to come out and call you up and say, Brad, you got to do this, or Brad, you got to do that. Search them out. Call them up yourselves and search them out. Make time to go meet with them. Spend time with them. Assimilate everything that they can teach you and trust the process. Be present in mind. Be present in mind. Be always focused on what you're doing. I told Trish and Coco one time, I sat there and went, I do civil engineering. And I said, and it was my primary profession. But now I have learned that I am actually an actives person and civil engineering is secondary. Actives is primary now. And you have to change that mindset, change the reality in which you're in and duplicate that to others around you. When you start setting up your teams and you start meeting with people, Duplicate that to those people and help them to learn how they can do this. Encourage them. Be positive. Don't be sit there and say, oh, I can't, this is a hard day. Say, man, what a day. I'm upright and vertical. Let's get the day going. It's just one of those things. Not only listen to what your leaders are telling you, but read books. They can tell you what books to read. The books that have taught people over the time period how to improve themselves. If you have a weakness, relate to that, understand it, accept it, but then improve it. Don't slow down. Keep going, get the things going. Get rid of the bad habits. Get rid of those bad habits that you had. Sitting down in front of the TV, set down a structure. Set down a structure to your business. Sit down with your leadership. Say, how do I get a structure put together? How do I work and make this work? I want this business to work. And then trust your instincts. Trust in what you know. Your gut tells you. I mean, we got Link, and we got Genomax, and we got Optimed, and we got so many great products that we have. Trust your instincts. People need help right now. Set big goals. Trish told me this last December. She said, set big goals, Brad. Set big goals, but don't forget the little goals. And don't forget that you got to celebrate the little goals. Go out and if you get 2 people signed up, celebrate that. That's exciting. That is something that you got to be encouraged about. You got to learn to develop you got to learn to develop the leadership within you. And to do that, you got to grow. Many things that we do, we sit there and we overanalyze. We overanalyze and overanalyze. And the old statement is overanalyzation causes what? Paralysis. You end up dragging down. You end up not being able to get through anything. And that's the most important time when you got to reach out to your leadership and say, I'm stuck. What do I do? How do I make this work? Learn from your leadership. Trish is an amazing teacher, and so is Coco, and so is Eric, and so is Dave Brown. And these people, honestly, I have learned these people care about you, and they want you to succeed. They are there. Allow them to show you the part of the things that you need to know to grow. Don't get stuck in the quicksand of life and get all tangled up in everything. Life gets going, and you need to know that you need to change. Things are not going to be the same. I sit back and I always look at this and I sit there and say, why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? And we go through the process of duplication, and it helps you to become the leader that your team will look up to. You need to be able to do these things and show them how to make those things happen. And we are all trying to help everybody else to live a healthier life, to live a better life, a happier life. And we want people to succeed in what they're doing. Now, maybe that's 5 people for some people. Maybe it's 500 people for another. If you're happy doing what you're doing. Actives has got an amazing an opportunity for those that are around us. And we need to be able to accept that and understand that we can grow in those areas. Duplicate yourself. Find those that are around you that you want to be around and teach. Find those that you are concerned about. Find those that you care about. Find those that need a helping hand. Reach out to those that you care about, because Life is a part of joining together and helping each other to get better. And we need to know that this leadership is the strongest leadership that I've been around. I've been around many other companies, many other businesses, but the insight that this group that I've seen all the way from me all the way up to Dave Brown and all the leadership that's up in Utah, everybody, even in other businesses, they're so willing to talk to you about what they do and how they do it. I think we just need to really focus in on changing and reach out to your leadership, seek them out, help them to teach you how to be that leader that you're needing to be. Everything gets better as we get along, and we are going to get there. We have a goal. I want to make one quick little point. You want to get excited? You want to get really excited about this business? And if you haven't been on your webpage lately, get down to the bottom part of the webpage. There's a calculator there. That calculator is exciting. And I don't know if anybody's ever showed you how to use that calculator, but seek out your leadership. They will show you what you can go for. See what happens when you add 2 people every week at a certain rate, and see where you're going to end up at if you do that every single week. It's amazing what that calculator does. I was back on it last night. I was so pumped up, I couldn't believe it. I sat there and played with the numbers, and I just sat there and went back and forth. Well, I can do this, I can do that, I can put this in here and do that. Oh my gosh, look where I'll be in 3 months. Look where I'll be in 6 months. Look where I'll be in a year. It's amazing. But we have to accept where we're at and accept the leadership that is what they're teaching us to get to those points. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out and duplicate all the stuff that's being taught to you and help those around you to achieve their goals in life. That's what I got for you today, Trish.
Very, very good. Thank you, Brad. Thank you for all the kind words. Definitely, we want to be growing every single day. And our mind's tendency, our natural man tendency is to fall back into complacency, fall back into habits of what we've always done. It's comfortable. It doesn't take any thought. It allows our brain to just kind of go into stagnant mode and auto drive and just take the easy route. But we all have an opportunity here. We all have a vehicle that can literally change every aspect of your life. I didn't realize that when we first got going. It's not just a product and it's not just an income. It's literally a way to improve everything. The people that you know, the places that you get to go, the things that you're involved in, the projects that you do, the service you give, the sheets on your bed, like it can change everything. It can literally change the surroundings in your home and the comforts that you have, but it can change you as a person. And it literally is a vehicle to take us as far as we want to go, but we are the catalysts. We are the ones that decide whether we're going to make those changes or whether we're going to fall back on the couch, turn back on Netflix and eat that bag of chips like we've done for the last 10 or 20 years. Or are we going to make a change? Are we going to eat healthier? Are we going to make a set schedule? Are we going to be deliberate about building our business? Are we going to be intentional about growth? And I loved that, Brad. Thank you so, so much. It is up to each and every one of us where this will take us. Have a great day, everyone.